sorry, little one.
覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to World Breaker Cool's Reviews. I'm your host, World Breaker Cool, and today I'm doing my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2021. I'm a little bit late on this. Sorry, 3 days into 2022, but it's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. So we're gonna start with a couple runners up. Had this Miles Morales been the only movie Miles Morales in my collection, he definitely would have been in my top 10. I mean, honestly, you could fudge this guy in for top 10 for sure with the next pick. So I'm just going to leave him there and just change my rules. This one is what caused him not to be the top 10 because this one's so good. And that's not Marvel Legends, I know. But now, she's only in here for one reason. I love Angelina Jolie. Love her, love her, love her. So that's the only reason why she's in here. Plus, she's got some sizable portions that I think they should have been having on Marvel Legends. So that's another reason why she's an honorable mention. This guy was on my top 10 to the last few minutes. Then I remember these damn feet and how often he falls down because there's not enough feet at the bottom to keep him stable. That's a huge glaring issue that I can't stand. Plus, it just needed a little bit of paint or wash, and it did. But these are my honorable mentions. I'm going to keep Miles there because he's going to be my he's going to be on number 10 with another character. So, sue me. By the way, she's also an honorable mention. The reason she's not making it is the same reason. She can't stand to save her life. That happens every time because of these stupid boots they gave her. So, yeah, she would have been in the top 10 as well, but I wanted to make sure I said that. Number 10, we have Shriek. Or some people might say Shrek, but it's Shriek. So, yes. And some people really don't like this figure. I know displaying Miles' behavior did not like her. That's okay. It's okay. I think she's a good figure. The body proportions are rather nice. I like the thighs a lot. I like seeing females with bigger thighs. It's actually proportioned much better. She looks like she's got a little bit of junk. Also, the double elbows are really a nice addition. Look at that. Pinless. And that's why. I mean, some people don't like the face, but I feel like it all works for her. The different asymmetrical hands and everything makes her work for me. So number 10, Shriek. And if you want to put Miles in there, that's Miles as well. On to the next one. Number 9 is Lady Deathstrike. I've been waiting for this one for a while, and they killed her face. Look at that. Oh, just gorgeous. They actually got, you know, electronics on her boobs, even though mine has a little bit of a scratch on there. It still looks great. Couldn't believe they actually put that on there and left her without a shirt. Oh, this is how she should be. The only thing that kept her from going a little higher is if they would have had some paint on her legs or a wash down there, she would have been perfect then. I mean, this is a gorgeous figure. Look at the nails. Look at the paint on her hands. Oh, she's hideous on her hands and all the electronics. And that face, again, is doing it for me. Doing it. Again, another pinless joints figure. So you can kind of see where I'm going with these. So that was number 9. Number 8 is Peter B. Parker. So yeah, they killed this. For me, there's no need to get a Mayfex figure or the, what's the other one? Sentinel. Although Sentinel makes a hell of a good figure. This is enough for me. He's got the pudge there. He's got a very, very nice face. Nice shot. This is one of the best faces. They actually killed it on these designs. I almost wanted to put Gwen in here, but she's too much of the same figure as we've seen before. If they would have had her in her like school outfit, I think she would have been a solid lock. But again, number 8, we have the Great. Let's keep going. 7, we have Zombie Cap. And this guy is hideously ugly. Look at that. That is epically nasty. Look at all the shred going on his clothes. You can see parts of his body. It's ripped up. Who would have thought they'd have done a great job like this with all the blood? And this was at retail. Can you imagine being a kid and seeing this at retail, not knowing anything about it? That's awesome. So yes, this is just, it's too good. I don't know how this was not on everyone's top 10 list. Shartimus Prime, I saw your list. Why didn't you have this guy? Come on, man. Tiger over Zombie Cap? Are you crazy? All right, let's keep going. At number 6, we have Riri Williams, Ironheart. This is another great original sculpt. Look at that. Just very nice. I think what really kills it for me is the gray on the certain sections of the suit. It really is a nice contrast to kind of break up some of the plainness, especially on that black back. They need some more stuff there. But it looks great. It has a fantastic head sculpt. I mean, this is one of the best head sculpts I've ever seen. She looks great. So much personality. Nice little subtle blush on her cheeks. Gosh, they killed it. And she has a nice mask too, but I just took this mask off. I don't know what I was thinking. I had her holding the mask or had the mask on. Why would you cover up this blue, beautiful face? That's awesome. So this is my bottom 6. Okay, if you watch Demon Slayer, you know what that's about. But this is my bottom 6. So now we're going to go with my top 5. I'm going to get these guys out of here, but these definitely are my top, or lower 6. So there we go. Number 5. We have Ursar Major, the bear. Oh yeah, from the Soviet Russian team. I love this figure. I did not want this wave at all. This Iron Man wave. I got a few figures from it that I wanted, and then I went back and got the rest after I had a couple of builder pieces. Same thing happened to me with Armadillo. They get us sometimes. I'm hoping in the future, which is what it sounds like, that they're going to stop going away with builder figures, which I hope. And then we can start getting more of these guys, I guess, in deluxe packages. And that I'd buy more. Because then I don't have to buy a whole full freaking wave. Because I'm cutting back regardless next year. They're not going to keep getting me on these characters. But this guy, I mean, between the sculpt, the added potential, because I am a Packers fan. And being able to put a bear getting whooped up or beat up in some shots. I've done that to a couple of friends. And it's kind of fun. But the paws, look at the paws, man. Look at the paws. That's dope. That's dope. I mean, it's just a really great figure. One of my favorites of the year. Was higher earlier, but that was number 5. Number 4 is yet another Build-A-Figure. Yeah, I got 2 Build-A-Figures in here. What? Say what? Yeah. Now, I used to not include Build-A-Figures, but nowadays, not all Build-A-Figures are that great, to be honest with you. So, I feel it's worth it to put them in. He is my highest rated Build-A-Figure. And that's because I like Age of Apocalypse. The figure itself is really good, but the belt is a problem, and it could have used a wash. Besides that, this guy is just about perfect. Well, maybe another head or two. I'll give him a somber look, but I like that he comes with 2 pairs of hands and the details everywhere. He's a definite worthy for number 4. Let's go on to the top 3. So instead I got rid of the number 3, and just gonna say I have 2 tied for number 2, because just moments up until doing this, I really couldn't decide between these 2. I had Venom for number 1, then he dropped, and then I had him for number 2, then he dropped, but he didn't. Sabertooth was number 2 early in the year, so they're both number 2 for me. So no number 3. This is 2 and 3. Sabertooth and Venom, both big bucks. This is on the Colossus buck, not the Build-A-Figure, but the previous one. And it's just a nice big boy. Comes with 2 heads, which is nice. Goes well with that Age of Apocalypse Wild Child. I actually bought 2 of these things. One to pose around, mess around with. One to keep on the shelf because I liked it that much. Plus, Sabertooth was my guy back in Age of Apocalypse. So this is just a premium, great figure, in my opinion. It's a big boy. Look at the size of him compared to a Build-A-Figure. Look at that. That's freaking nuts. I mean, he's huge. And this is a standard release. So there you go. Now, speaking of standard release, speaking of not standard release, we got the Hascon Venom. And there was a lot of hate on this figure, mostly from this up here. I don't care. I mean, it'd be nice if they filled it in, but you, for the most part, don't even see it. In most shots, you don't see it. It's not that obvious, okay? I don't lose sleep over it. I don't even like this look, to be honest with you. I wanted the regular all-black one, but this is good. In hand, it's damn good. I hope we get another one that's in all-black and more classic, comic book related, not the animated series, but I would buy this one again in a heartbeat just because the shading does look really cool, especially in certain lights. So this is for sure 2, 4, 5. So let's do number 1. Sorry, I had to input somebody in here. I realized I forgot this guy. He was somewhere down below. This guy really should be somewhere in the top 10. I don't even know where. I can't believe I forgot him. I had him next to me and forgot to put him in the video. So he's probably around 7, 8, or 9. Somewhere around there. He's a good figure too. So sorry, Soldier. You're a great figure. I'm not messing him up with top 10. So I probably got like a top 11 now, but it's okay. Now for the top 10. My top 1 figure of the year for Marvel Legends standard release is Miles Morales. This figure has it all for me. It's a new updated buck on Spider-Man. It's got things that you don't always see, the painted in lines, the sculpt work on the inside. It just pops and shines. The added Venom blast effects. This is my favorite standard release figure by far. It kills it for me. Some people don't like the neck area. Here, you don't really notice it. I mean, if you got it real up close, yeah, you know, it is what it is, but I just absolutely love this figure. So many hands. They killed it. Now, if you're wondering, well, wait a minute, did you have another Marvel Legend figure? Well, if we could count that, if I count the other Marvel Legend figure I've got, then all of these would drop 1, because the best Marvel Legends figure this year, besides Miles, that's above all, that you can't count, is this guy here. The Marvel Legends Sentinel. Yeah, this is really the figure for me for all Marvel Legends, but I can't count this because it was not standard release and it costs way more than everything else. But man, oh man, did it give you a lot of pieces. Perfect. So thanks for watching my top 10. Until next time, peace and chicken grease.